Okay, I'm back with a resin update. Yay! So, as I said in my last video with the unicorn horns, I've placed 2 orders with RockStarHottie in the last few months, and both of them have been really cool. The first one got delayed because I think she had to go in for some sort of medical issue, so it got delayed, which is fine. I wish she would have emailed instead of posting it on the website, but I understand that it's hard to do that for every customer. But when I finally did get my order, she included lots of extras, which was very, very, very nice and very generous of her, especially because that was my first order with her. So I was very pleased. The only thing I will say about most of her molds is that depending on the shape, some of them are very easy to unmold and some of them are not. And I have noticed that I've gotten a few kind of uneven ones where like maybe one side is a little deeper than the other, which is not great, but her prices are really good. Her designs are very original and I love a lot of the stuff that she sent. And I love that the extras that she sent to me in both of my orders were designed kind of towards me, like she kept in mind what I had already ordered, which was so awesome of her. So this was the first order I had placed with her. I had basically, let's see if I can figure out which ones I bought. So I bought this trinket box, which is kind of a Kraken Cthulhu thingy. And I don't have a full-size one of this to show you because I made a couple, but I've given them away. But it's a pretty cool mold. I like it a lot. I actually have just this one little Kraken that I molded from it, and then I was going to put it on top of something, but I forgot. So it's just sitting by itself, but this is great. And then as an extra, she actually gave me the smaller version, which is this little tiny baby Kraken. See how cute he is? And I have a couple of those. This was actually the first one I had molded off of that mold, this little box. So you can see it does come out with like the little sucker details, which is cool. And then that's just the bottom. I've got clock parts in there. So that's that one. And then I made this one too, which I really, really like. I use the glass glitter. I'm kind of obsessed with the glass glitter now. Have you guys found that in Michael's? Oh my god, that stuff is amazing. I gotta go back and get like all the colors. So the detail didn't show up as much on him because of the glass glitter, but I don't care because I still like it. And then you can see it kind of, ignore the little pieces in here, but I did it here where I poured it in the glass glitter as I was pouring in the rest of the resin, and it all sank to the bottom. I did that on purpose. So I love this little box. I think that turned out really cool. So there was that. Then I bought this little Dalek. I have no idea what I'm going to do with him. I just thought he was adorable. And I did mold a Dalek. But again, he's flat-backed, which, I mean, I don't really, you couldn't make a mold that was all the way around unless it was like a, immersion silicone mold, so, but he came out really detailed. He's really cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with him, but I like him. And then I had bought this TARDIS trinket box, which, again, I don't have a fully molded version of this to show you, but I did make a couple of molds from this. This one unmolded very easily. So it's just kind of the same base, and then it's just got a little TARDIS on the top. So I want to make a couple more of these because that was pretty cool. I had also bought this unicorn trinket box. This was one, because of its shape, the lid not so much, but the actual box was very difficult to unmold. So I guess I could get some like mold release or something. I don't know. I got to kind of experiment, but it was very difficult to unmold this one. But I like it. It's cute. I've only done the one in this, which is this little box here. This was just kind of like my trial piece. I probably would do a couple more again. If I did them again, I would black wash the top of this maybe the next time just to bring out some of these details, because the details don't show up incredibly well after it's been glazed, but if I black washed it, I think it would be a little bit more pointed. But I love that the shape of the box is actually the shape of the unicorn. That's just so cute. And then I think, so this is where, I don't remember, I think I ordered these little horns, and they're cute. This is another one that's a little bit difficult because the top portion of the horn tends to be a little thinner, so if you don't pour it just right, it's like too flexible at the top here, but then the bottom of it's okay. So this was one I had just, this was like from my test batch, and then I glazed it, and once it was glazed and filled in on the back, it wasn't so bad. I think I ordered that one, and then I'm trying to remember which of these two. One of these I ordered, and one of these she gave me for free, but I can't remember which was which. I think I ordered this one, and then she gave me these ones, but I like them both. So I actually like this one a little bit better. Again, this one is beautiful. And if you're a painter, you could probably paint on some of these details afterwards, but I found that after I had unmolded it, that some of the details kind of disappeared, which is a shame. So I may try I'm not so great at painting, but I may try painting some of these pieces, or maybe laying them in, you know, the colors differently, or blackwashing it or something. But then the kind of flat piece here, I like how these turned out a lot. These were another one that was a little difficult to unmold because of the horn. The horn kind of broke on one of, I think when I unmolded the second one of this, the horn broke off. And these were a little bit fragile too, but it's not so bad. Like I said, once they're glazed and filled in on the back, then they're a little bit more sturdy. You can't tell, but this one's all with holographic silver glitter, but the sun's being weird. And then she had sent me as extras this little, I think it's a peach. I haven't tried pouring in it yet, but I think it's a peach with like pits in it. Not really sure. And then she gave me another little lid for the smaller trinket box with a teddy bear on it, which is cute. So that was my first order that I had placed a couple of months ago. So then this was the order that I placed a couple of, it was probably about a month and a half ago. And again, it took a little while to ship. She said on her site that she usually ships between 7 and 14 days. And actually, we're kind of in the same area. She's in the Chicago area. So, it took a lot longer than that. It took about closer to 3 weeks. But she did let me know that she got behind in her shipping, and she apologized for it, and she actually included a ton of extras this time to make up for it, which she really didn't have to do. That was very sweet of her. But I had ordered, let's see, so this was one of the pieces I bought. It's just a palette of kind of basic shapes, because I wanted to do some like dome type pieces. This is great, especially the domes, because they're shiny, so they really didn't even need any glazing, which was fantastic, because I hate that step. And then I had ordered these little corset cameo molds. And I'm pretty sure when I ordered it, I thought it was just going to be the one, but it's actually 3 of them. So I don't know if this was actually what I ordered, or if she included the other 2 as freebies. I'm not sure, but I'm happy with it all the same. I did do those pieces over the weekend, so here's one, and I love all the detail. I'm kind of afraid to glaze it just because I don't want to lose all the detail, because you can actually see the little buttons on the corset. So that's one, and then this is the one with the slightly different cameo base with the ribbon on the top. And then this one's just in a different color. It's the red and black. I like these a lot. I think they're really cute. So there was that one. Then this was one of the freebies, because I had ordered a lot of cameo type things, because I wanted to try and do some cameos. I don't just like cameos right now. So she had included this palette of 4 frames, which was very, very awesome. I molded all 4 of these. There's one of them, this little skull and crossbones. I did not put a charm in yet, or whatever you want to call it, a cabochon, whatever. Didn't put one of those in that one yet, but I did do some of the others. Where did they go? Oh. Huh. So here's one of them, and I did, this is the round pieces from the big palette with the shapes. So there's one with a little fairy, and it's just coated with some nail polish on the back. But I think that turned out really pretty. And then here's another one with a crown, and it's hard to tell. There you go. So the black is kind of like metallic behind the crown, so it's kind of got some dimension to it. So there's that one. And then there was this round one, which I just did some gears in. And I thought those were pretty cool. So that was a freebie, which was awesome. Then this was another freebie. This was probably my favorite one that she included. They're Maleficent cameos, and there's 2 different ones. So this one's got some roses, and then this one's surrounded by skulls. This is so cool. The only thing that made me kind of sad, so the one with the roses is very, very shallow here, and then it's deeper here. So I did do a piece in that one, and you can see that the top of it, and I can't complain too much, like I said, because this one was free, but the top of it came out very thin, and it's almost translucent, and then the bottom of it was a little bit more normal. Again, this was just a test piece. This was not like anything special, because you can see I kind of screwed up the colors and everything, but yeah, you can see how thin the top of it is. So I gotta kind of figure out a solution to that, because I'd love to make some of these pieces. But then I did do the other one, which is perfect, with the skulls, and that turned out just fine. I haven't glazed this one yet, but I love that with the skulls all the way around. I think I'll do the skulls in black the next time to pick up a little bit more of the detail. So there was that. Oh, I forgot. This was another little trinket box base that I had made from just one of the base molds. Haven't made a lid for it yet because I don't know which lid I want to do. But I put a bunch of the glass glitter and pearls in it. I think that turned out really cool. It's like a mermaid treasure box kind of thing. And I dropped it. Okay. Moving on. So then I have this skull cameo, which is awesome. Another one, it was a pain in the butt to unmold, but I think it was just because of the shape of the skull. But it looks so cool. This is it. And see how like detailed and 3D it is? I mean, it was kind of worth the struggle to get it out of the mold, because I love it. I'm in love with this. I think it's so cool. And I may not even glaze it, because I kind of like the matte finish on it. But I'm gonna make tons of these for Halloween, because that's just awesome. Then she had given me, as a freebie, this little kind of Hello Kitty heart trinket box, like cutesy thing. Not so into the cutesy, but, you know, some people like it. So, I like the trinket boxes anyway. So, I molded that one, and it just looks like this. I haven't glazed this one either yet. But I like that it's got kind of a little cupcake edge, the fluted edge, and then the little bow on top. So, that's pretty cute. And then, let's see here. This was also a freebie. It's a Hello Kitty donut. Again, not so much into the cutesy, but appreciate it. Gonna maybe try something out. It's got like the little indentations to put different colors in the sprinkles, so that's kind of cool. This was another freebie. These little heart cameo pieces. Again, cute. This was another freebie. This little dead fish. Not sure why, but I like it. This was actually the freebie I had requested, because she always does the, like, buy 3, get 1 free, so I had requested this cameo mold. Then she gave me these little hearts, and, I think, yeah, and then this little doll word thingy, and these little heart cameos, which are smaller than the other ones. So those were all freebies. I had literally bought 3 of these molds, and everything else was free, so that was really, really sweet of her. So I will include her link at the bottom of the description box if you'd like to check her out if you've not already. And I do encourage you to try out some of her molds, because they are pretty awesome. And if you have any requests for me, or if you'd like any of the things you've seen here in this video, just let me know. And again, if I don't respond to your comments, please don't take that personally. I have an issue with my account right now where it will not let me comment or reply to comments on things, and I can't seem to fix it. So I'm really sorry about that, guys, and I wish I could talk to you like I used to. So I will get that fixed eventually, and we will all be able to converse once more. But until then, I bid you adieu!